She's here. Come here. Hi. Whoa. Look who it is. There she is. Come on, Chris. Thank you. She's back, folks. Let's see if the mic's working. See if we got it right. Hi, how are you? See, good girls. This is. Let's see. Yep. Hi, everybody. Ooh, the camera's crooked, though. What's up with that? Huh. Anywho, hi. Come on, Chris. All right, listen. It's Friday. Running a little bit late because it took me a while to get on StreamYard. Let me fix my brassiere. Tits up. Oops. So, how are you? How was your week? Is this the second week of October? Halfway through the first month of the fourth quarter of 2022. Just pulled that out of nowhere. So, last weekend was a smashing success. I did the emceeing for Colorado Pet Pantry. It was very well received. Jessica was my handler. If you don't know my friend Jessica Sherrick-Seidner, she usually stops by. Say hi, by the way, if you're here. Everybody say hi. So she has the Breast Education Foundation. Is it a foundation? It's definitely Breast Education Center. Night out with the girls. She's been on my podcast. She's amazeballs. So she went with me as my date and my handler. And somebody who kept track of my flip-flops because did y'all see those shoes I had on last week? My speaker shoes are fucking cruel. I mean, they're worth it, though. Hi, Katie. Thanks, babe. Look who's here. Say hi to Katie. Oh, Toots! Sis back, sis. She's a little mad because we do keep her in a, we, meaning me, keep her in a little cage. Well, it's not a cage. It's a huge cage. It's like a German Shepherd sized cage because she sometimes is teething now. And she's also scratching on a very expensive rug. Katie says hi. Hi, Boo. Say hi, Boo. It's spooky season. It is. So, yes, she just got back yesterday. So did this because I saw her. I dropped her off right before I went to Phoenix. I did. And then today we went to OsteoStrong, which was great. You know, that's me and my old bitty bones. And then I had acupuncture done. This Moon River clinic, my friend Lisa, God dang, she's amazing. Like she's hooked me up. All right, I'm going to have a little bit of cleavage. Listen, last week I was so excited. I actually had cleavage in that dress. Doesn't happen often. I know. Don't you just love her? Look at the face. There she is. She just puts her little snout. Let's see if she'll make the noise. Hi. Sit. Yeah, get in there. All right. How is everybody doing? Like I said, last week was such a success. That I'll tell you, that Colorado Pet Pantry runs a great event. A lot of great sponsors. Tito's was one of them, which was fun. Larry H. Miller, Nissan Arapahoe they gave them like $15,000, which is great. So go look at my post from this week. It tells you how much Colorado Pet Pantry does, which is a lot. As you know, basically just supplies pet food for people at people food banks. So a lot of times people relinquish their pets because they can't afford to feed them. So that's what they do. Okay, I'm going to give you a little boing. Can you hear that? I love it. India's here. Hey, babe. You guys going live tonight? Post a link if you are. Uh-oh, Katie's sick. She has 102 temp dying. You are not. In bed, been here all day, smelling like regret and codependency. I love how you can make me laugh even when you're going through shit. You got to laugh or you'll cry, which is, 9 times out of 10 for many of us, right? Let's see. I had a lot of great podcasts come out. Oh, good. Yeah, India posted a link. I have a friend coming over, so I can't come over and watch, but I can't wait to start shopping fall stuff. If you're looking for fall things, look no further than Margot and Max. This is not a Margot and Max, but that's a rare occurrence for me because that's all I wore all summer. I haven't had a drink for a couple days, so I'm excited to be on the booze train again. My friend Allie's coming over. Oh yeah, it is a friend. It's Allison. I'm only hanging with chicks right now, man. They're a lot. My girlfriends are a lot less maintenance. Although I have a lot of good guy friends too. You know that. So let's see. What else? So last week, a podcast came out about modern dating and relationship tips. That was with Dave Glazer, and it was really, really good. So go listen to that one too, because we talked a lot about codependency and Enneagram styles, a lot of woo stuff, but a lot of just amazing, practical information. Let me put this on, on mute. It's Holly. Hi, Holly. So, no, it's not clam diving, but it depends on the clam. I like my clam. Wow, that was random. India says your mom has a great co-host. So your dad's doing the comments. Oh, good. Yeah, definitely post the link. Oh, hi, says Bill. Look, Bill, I have Bill's artwork here, the bunny, and then I know, right, from Bill. What has everybody else been up to? Tell me. I like. I giggle a lot, Katie. You're so sweet. I hope you're doing all right. So, yes, so the first one was Modern Dating, that came out last Friday. Again, it was really good. That was with Dave, and then there's one coming out, I was hoping it was today, but probably be tomorrow, and it's called Dating Tips and Dick Pics. It's gonna be good. That's really funny. And it's a lot about dating apps, dating tips, what to do with dick pics, how to request one. We do a little bit, a quick quickie, because Allie's coming over. We did we talk about it, or maybe we did it offline, but we did talk a little bit about some of the Katie, I don't know about that. About some of the, I don't know, the staging tips of pics. Sometimes, anyway, we had a whole thing about it. It was interesting. As you always know, if you're listening to my show, wear your headphones, or just if you're going to be delicate, don't listen. I mean, it's always in good fun, but I am raunchy, and I am bawdy, and I have a potty mouth. I don't even think it's potty mouth. Swearing is my love language. There's that. Remember how I used to beep it out? Nobody's paying me for the show. I mean, if somebody wants to pay me for the show, that'd be great, but it's going to stay this way. So if you see a dick pic, you run and waddle as fast as you can. Well, yeah. Well, Bill, like, why are you acting shocked? Like, this is how I am. But we know this already. Well, some people don't. Because you've known me. But yeah, indeed, yeah, some people are like, "What?" I'm like, "Don't tune in." So I would say that there are some pics that I mean, listen, we can talk about sweatpants season as long as the day is. Somebody just Ashley, who's on the show. So Ashley Bay DePaulis, the onesie, is on the podcast, and then my friend Laila, India, your cousin, is on it too. And it's such a fun, lively conversation. But more than anything, just being more honest and truthful about what you're looking for in dating, and then sort of how to avoid being codependent and being expectant and not knowing what you really want. How you like that? Your whole cousin, your whole ass cousin, your whole grown ass cousin. Mm-hmm. I'm taking my little vitamins finally. Gray sweatpants, please. Yes. Yeah, it is. It's a tease. What's under them? Yes, absolutely. If you haven't seen, Laila actually posted this. And if you, oh, hey, Dr. Cat, good to see you. You can go to streamyard.com/Facebook and try that and see if it'll give you permission to show your face and your name. So La posted on her page, it was a little girl, and she's shopping with her dad, and they walk by a mannequin. It's just a man. Have I told the story already? With just like little boxer briefs on. And she's probably about 4, and she's just kind of like innocently like rubbing her hand going, I like this. And he's like, the title is What I'm Gonna Be Like During Sweatpants. My friend's trying to, rein me in during gray sweatpants season. And it was so funny. The dad was actually being very kind about it. He was like, hey, stop being so handsy. And then she's like, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. And then he's like, all right, well, let's get a move on. And it's like, I think I was probably like that as a kid, just for boys. But yeah, I do kind of like that. Bubby says, also, if you see a dick pic, not what I ordered. Thanks. Yeah, sweatpants season already. It's also cuffing season, which is, when everybody kind of gets together for the winter. Not it, but it's all good. So I Never an unsolicited dick pic, ever, 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 ever. But if you're having a conversation with someone and it's more like, "Hey, you wanna," and I say yes, it better look good. It better be ready to go, even if I'm not there, because I don't wanna see that, then I'm gonna be embarrassed for you. Just don't, yeah. The things that people think are acceptable really cracks me up as well too. I'm like, "That's it? That's what you're working with? I'm sorry for you." I know you can't do anything about it. Well, some people can. They can take some vitamins and make sure that things work. Everybody should. I mean, I'm taking all the hormones to make sure all my things work, including my own self-care, my mental wellness, my brain fog, anxiety. I'm working on all of that just to so that I'm out there being a productive citizen. Boots hasn't even kicked in yet. Mm. Cat, if that's you, that's exactly what I'm saying. Put that thing away or make sure it works. Nobody wants to see it. Hi, Holly. Hey, babe, I saw that you messaged me, but I have not picked up yet. Yeah, I'll find that link and I'll post it here too. So all the things. God, one of the things that I can't remember if it was Ashley or Law said at the end of the show is more than anything when for dating tips when you're going out there, focus on what you are wanting, not are they going to like me if I'm like this. I know that sounds so simple and elementary, but we forget it a lot. And I think that's in everything in business and collaborations, clients, employees, employers, what is it, you know, you need to look for what you're looking for, right? So same on all of it. Like, what do I need? What am I looking at of this person? If we just start looking too much, and I've been doing a lot of meditating on this lately too, of like the inner source, inside job, inside. That's what she said. Anywho, hey, all right. Let me see here. So this weekend, I have no plans. Don't ask me to do anything anyway, either. Not that anybody's going to. I'm over here acting like I'm all that in a bag of chips of something. But I'm going to watch a lot of scary movies. That's what I do in October. I enjoy it. This is Kat, I can tell. She says when she worked at the groundwater well network for the is it North Carolina Division of Water Sources, some of our wells were knocked over, and we called them our flaccid wells. That's awesome. Mira's here. If you are not in my J Goot travel group, it's called the Village, and then we're also in the lounge. This is Stan Mira, and she is amazing. She's a good friend, and she and her husband just got back from traveling India. You know how I'm like talking about all these great trips and all the fun stuff I get? Mira is the queen. She is. Hocus pocus time. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some scary, scary stuff. If they don't like you for who you are, then they aren't worth your time. Okay, thanks. Bye. And it's so true, and it's so simple again, but it's so difficult. But one of my favorite shows that had this on it was Sex in the City. When was it Burger? Was it yeah, Burger's, like, basically like, "Yeah, he's just not that into you," when Miranda was like, "Well, he had to go and he can," and he's like, "I don't care if you're a farmer and you have to get up early. If you're really, really crazy about somebody, you are going to, like, really make an effort to spend time with them." It's pretty simple. I mean, of course, there's different variations to that. There's boundaries and so forth. We're not talking about big hardcore press to sleep with somebody. Go to streamyard.com// Facebook. Sorry, I didn't put that on there, and see if it'll give you permission, Kat. Gidget said the same thing too. Does that make sense? I think that really gets a lot of people, clears it out in a lot of ways of just like if I'm not feeling like they're not crazy about me. Of course, some people are shy and there's that whole thing, but you'll definitely know if somebody's not. There's a really great line from a Van Morrison song called Sweet Thing. And he says, "I'll be satisfied not to read between the lines." And it's so true in dating of like, I'm trying to read between the lines. I'm trying to guess what you're thinking. And if you're having to do that too much, womp, womp. Yeah. You get scary by scary, scary. So you'll watch Pretty Little Liars since it's semi scary. Yeah, I agree on that one. Oh, good. Oh, Holly's son works there. Your kid works there. We call him son. Um, Spirit Halloween. Yes. I miss you, babe. Andy says, interested people act interested. Boom, right there. That's it. Mira says, absolutely. If they want to, they'll always find time for you. Everything like that. And yes, Holly, I would like that. And let me know when your kid's working there so I can go by and see them. That would be awesome. I don't know what I'm going to get. Maybe I'll get something for Gidget. She is here, by the way, Miss New Booty. This is always, this is so hee hee. Oh, nice. Yay, thanks, Holly. Look how that's right here on the screen, and then Holly texts me. I love it. I love all these different isms or absolutes you guys are giving. Yeah, if they want they want to spend time with you, they'll find time for you. Ain't nobody got time for that. Also, my favorite, communicate. That's emotional intelligence as well, and it can be. It'll sneak up on you sometimes, right? If you think you something happens and you're like, oh, I don't want to discuss this. I don't want to fix this. And yeah, you kind of have to. Yes, here's Miss New Booty. This is right down here. She's a little creaky nowadays. Scissors. Scissors. You gonna be mean to Allie when she comes here? Give me a kiss. Thank you. Oh, your tongue is very dry and sticky. That's what she said. All right. So let's see what else happened. Have you been watching any good movies, any good shows? Give me some suggestions. I got a subscription to AMC Plus because I saw that Walking Dead had like these after stories. So I've been watching those, trying to think what else I have watched. Do not ask me to fucking watch Dahmer. I'm not going to watch it. It's dumb. It's sensationalizing somebody. It's sexualizing Jeffrey Dahmer. Fuck that shit. It's also, by the way, very, very uh, the victims' families are very upset by it, and everybody's sort of glossing over the fact that most of the victims were black and brown and glorifying Jeffrey Dahmer. Who thought we'd be here in this part of the world? Netflix. It's Netflix. I swear to God, they're the bane of existence. Okay, well, I'll know who it is, by the way, Kat. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. Do you see this? There she is. Yeah, Dahmer. Bubby says you just got caught up on Handmaid's Tale. Yeah, that is. I'll tell you, I tried to watch it, but right when I started watching it was right when Trump was elected, and it just was too tough. Now it's really, really tough considering like what's going on in the world, and reproductive justice and rights are at at an all-time low. But I heard it's really, really good. And I've always said this. I read the book when I was about 20, and that was me. I think I was only out of the cult at that point about 2 or 3 years. And so it was very difficult and triggering for me at that time, but at least I kind of knew it seems like a never possible world, this dystopian world. So, yeah, but I heard it is really good. Your friend Dahmer was interesting by one of his high school friends. I heard that too, but I just feel so creepy about putting money in people's pockets. And unfortunately, there's almost like this trend going around of specifically young white people like, oh gosh, that didn't bother me at all. I'm like, that bothers me. It didn't bother you. Right? No, I don't want you near my pets. Started House of Dragons. Ooh, I want to see that. And Interview with a Vampire series. That is on AMC. That looked really, really good. Yeah, I want to see that one. Good call. Abbott Elementary, of course. I have not started watching that yet, and of course, the gal that won, well, two writers from it won at the Emmys. Well, that was that whole thing with what's his nuts, the late night talk show host who acted stupid. Don't even get me started. Holly likes Hocus Pocus. Yes. Bubby says, and marathoning the entire Mad Men series. Another whoa. Yeah. Gosh, it's so good. Boy, are you on a what's her name kick? Because the gal that's in Handmaid's Tale is also in that. What is her name? I need friends here. Oh, I kind of have a little too much blush on, but I sort of like it. Good feels Love on the Spectrum. I loved Love on the Spectrum. That one I really, really liked. Yeah. Jimmy Kimmel, Pound Sand. That was so dumb. And he half apologized too. And of course, she had to be gracious about it because, what are you going to do if you're not? You're going to be, the angry black person trope. Ugh, stop it. So dumb. So let's see what else have I been watching? Just thinking about it. I definitely watch a lot on YouTube. I watch Hoarders all the time. And so I'm going to kind of channel my inner anti-hoarder and really get a lot done at the house this weekend. I'm going to start nesting for the winter. Elizabeth Moss. Yeah, kind of hooked in a weird way. Do you know what I loved her in? I loved her in the show with, and I'm not going to remember one damn name. Get him to the Greek. The movie Get Him to the Greek. So of course there's the rock star guy, and then Elizabeth Moss was in it, and her boyfriend. what's his name? Anyway, all the names. You know all the names. Tell me who it is. So he looks at her and he's like, um, "Are you on your period?" And she goes, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I always loved how she said that. She just turns and she's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" It's so cute. Get Him to the Greek was actually a really, really great show. And I love all the actors that are in that. But again, I cannot bring that out of my head right now. I'm working on it. I can't, I know it and then I don't know it. Let's see. You love hoarders. Well, everybody hates half-assed apologies, right? Because it's not really one. I'm sorry if I did something to offend you. Could not be less of an apology than I don't know what, than saying nothing. Mm. What's on your list, Bill? Yeah, with a turd. I love how you spelled that. I was listening to True Crime Obsessed, which is one of my favorite true crime podcasts. And they were covering Bad Vegan. If you haven't seen Bad Vegan and just, feel like you'd like to be just as annoyed as you did with the Anna, what's her name, German scammer chick, watch Bad Vegan and be just as annoyed because this chick embodies helpless white woman. I mean, if you look up pathetic white woman crying, it's her. And so they were talking though about, now I just forgot why I was saying that. Anyway, Bad Vegan, True Crime Obsessed. I'll remember it in a second because I just got lost on that. Inventing Anna. Yeah, seriously, watch that. But I love True Crime Obsessed, and I can't remember now why we were saying that. Shoot, haven't even had that much to drink. Let's see your list of Elizabeth Moss films to watch. We'll put that one on there. I think you'll really, really, really like that one. Oh, that's what it was. So they were talking about this Bad Vegan chick. If you know anything about that, what was her name? See if you think I'm going to remember this. Sarma Melangalis, right? Melngailis. Look that up. So she was this restaurateur in New York that then went on the lam, and she's a vegan, and she and her boyfriend got caught somewhere in Vegas ordering a pizza. So yes, yeah, very much the epitome of white fragility. She's pretty awful. But she said something about different people that were going there, and she said, "Oh, I'm sure that." Oh, what's her name? God, why am I forgetting names today? I'm really bad today. Anyway, the owner of Goop. You know who I'm talking about. Another blonde, fragile white woman, Gwyneth Paltrow. And she goes, Gwyneth Paltrow, ugh, Goop. And I just thought it was so funny how she said it. Like, instead of like ick, she goes, ugh, Goop. And I think we should start saying that. I think that would be really awesome. Holly, what does this mean? Not interested in Beast, but I might see Nope. Oh, I'm not sure what Beast is. Nope is supposed to be good. And that's of course from oh, what's the producer's name? He's really come out of nowhere. Nope looked really, really good. I've definitely been interested in those too. You know what I watched the other day was the one with Johnny Depp of why am I having such a hard time today? Maybe the last Halloween movie launched this week. Yeah, it did. It's called Halloween: The End, from what I understand. What's the Johnny Depp one where he's Edward Scissorhands? It was so cute. It was so cute. I hadn't seen it in forever, and it's Tim, what's his name that does it, and I should get a boyfriend just to answer questions or just have a friend here. I gotta admit, Charlie was very good for that. He would constantly be like yelling up from downstairs, "Oh, this," because I couldn't remember what it was. So, M. Night Shyamalan, he is very, very, very hit or miss. And of course, The Sixth Sense comes out of nowhere and is fucking brilliant. But I'm gonna say there weren't many other ones that I thought were good, including the most recent one about people aging at the beach. That looks really, it looks scary, but it's like I can't stand the actor that's in it. There's the same guy that's in Hysteria or whatever. It's just really weird. Black culinary history and veganism is so yeah. Oh, there's so much packed into that. Hey, Kevin, I got to see you a couple of weeks ago when I stopped by up in Georgetown. Oh, Dexter Frenchie says hi. Hold on. Did. Oh, Dex is so cute. He becomes such a good boyfriend. He would. He would, sis. Do you want a boyfriend? She's kind of like, I had a lot of boyfriends and a lot of babies, right? Yeah, do you have any good documentaries on this too, by the way? That would be awesome. Hi, cousin Julia. How are you, babe? How's your little mama doing? How's everybody? Let's see. I missed something up here. Mm, let's see. What is Beast, though? I kind of want to see that. Kat says, I just discovered a show called Younger and you've been binging. 40-year-old able to pass for 26 so she can go back to work after divorce. That's how I feel job hunting. People like me want to pretend. People want me to pretend I'm not the age I am with the experience I have. Exactly. Bitch, these wrinkles come, the experience comes with wrinkles. So, pump your brakes. Such a good point. Why in the world would our society not want to honor anyone with experience? And I have to say, that's what I loved about the architecture industry. I really did feel like they saw the older architects. They were venerable or venerated, and they loved them, and they loved their experience because they'd been in that world and they knew what was what. Why in the world, unless of course some people are old and opinionated and just assholes, and they were never good at what they were doing when they were young. So why would I like them when they're old? They're just experienced assholes, right? That aside, I do think that this ageism bullshit is so dumb. And yeah, try being a woman, right? It's interesting being on job sites still, and I do still enjoy it. I really do, but it has been tough to be a woman on a job site. A woman on a job site walking in and telling you what you're doing wrong, right? Why? And here's the deal: like you're a threat to the hiring manager. Anybody, first of all, they should fire whoever is feeling like that when they can't see talent. I'm just saying, yeah, battle scars, exactly. We are movie people, so I'd want your suggestions. We seem most because of Jeremy's job. So if I want suggestions, of course, absolutely. I did see. Oh God, it was awful, and that's just me. And I went and looked, and Stephen King liked it. The movie Smile. It was okay. So I was ready. In fact, I don't know why in the world my mom would have seen this, but I got the free movie tickets and to the preview. And so I was talking to my mom and I said, I'm going to go see this movie. It's really kind of scary. She goes, oh my God, don't tell me. She goes, is that one with the grinning and the smiling? And I said, yeah. She's like, oh, honey, it's probably going to be too much. But what I really enjoyed is I went by myself and I was sitting between two groups and they kind of almost adopted me in the middle of it for the jump scares. And so there were definitely jump scares, but it was horribly written. I mean, speaking of white fragility, it was Sosie Bacon who needs to, oh my God, I'm going to body shame a little bit. So bear with me. But just like it made no sense that this sort of frail, pasty, messed up woman had all these banging hot guys that liked her. That didn't make any sense to me. That really irritated me. She was already kind of a hot mess and it didn't make any sense. So you don't see it just because it's stupid. And it also is scary. The concept's scary. It's the old guild system. Oh, I'm going to start using that phrase. Old guild. Apprentice, journeyman, associate, principal, partner. Yep. Yeah. I mean, and that can work, especially if you need the experience. You need to get on the job. It's how I learned to do the punch work. I got on the job. They put me in the back room with a bunch of drawing sets and said, here, figure out, or we'll show you how to do this to put in for as built. Once they taught me, I just kept learning more and more and more. Oh, my other cousin's here. Yay. All my cousins. Julia's here. Aaron's here. Hi, lovely. I was looking at all your pictures the other day. I was scamming and scoping through your Instagram just to see how you're doing. Oh, I see you, hobbits. It's been forever. Good to see you, honey. You kicked off your Friday night. Oh, which one did you listen to, cousin? Thank you. I had the two on the cult. Again, always wear your headphones with any of your cousins' podcasts. Those you might enjoy. I have one on dating. I have a lot coming up. I know he looks adorable. You guys are so cute together. Ah, that's what I was scanning. I was like, look at those. Look at you two. I'm so happy, honey. I'm happy, happy, happy. I'm happy when my family has people that are in their life that are amazing and they're happy. Mm-hmm. Cousin, I love your feedback on that. It was tough to record and it really stirred up a lot. Then it stirred up a lot of empowerment for me. of like, fuck them kids. Fuck that religion. Right? Let's see what else we have. Oh, want to see The Woman King. Who's seen that yet? That looks amazing. I haven't seen it yet. But I follow Viola Davis online and just I love everything she puts out. Oh, Bill, listen, you had me at Alan Rickman. I love him. Everybody names him Alan Rickman movies. I love the one Always Forever. What's that called? It's like 3 names where he comes back as a ghost and his girlfriend is like she's so heartbroken, but she's glad he's back. Oh my god, he was so cute. So, so, so cute. Judas and the Black Messiah, I think I actually saw that. That was good. And that one, that's also the guy that was in Get Out. Is that correct? Yeah, I love any of those movies. Rick, guess where I was today? We were talking about you. I went to Osteo Strong in Lakewood. And then I remembered, I was like, I asked the owner, Greg, I was like, do you know Rick Fimbo? And he's like, yeah. Of course, he thinks you're just a bright, shining ball of light because you are. Have you tried the PEMF bed? Dude. And then I did the biocharger. You guys always see me doing my stories, like all the crazy stuff. So I go to OsteoStrong and there are these machine workouts, this weight bearing machines. That's what she said for, to help with osteopenia and osteoporosis. So obviously Rick goes there too. And they have all these really fun, they have the red light therapy. That's on the one down south. But anyway, we were just talking to you today and you love the PEMF. That's awesome. Of course you would. Do you feel like that helps with your work? Rick is a medium, by the way, and he's just so amazing. I need to come and see you. Joel's here. What's up, Joel? Joel and Mia are here. I can never forget Love Actually. And I always remember because the character that he was sort of half in love with was named Mia. What a heartbreaking scene with Emma Thompson when she realizes that he didn't buy her that gift. I love it. By the way, you guys, you see me on Mondays over in the village, the travel village, just get out of town. This is my travel guru. The one we just did this past week. I can't post a link to it because we have a YouTube channel. But if you are really wanting to up your travel game, this is not a sales pitch. You just need to get your ass in there. Joel did, man, such a good thing on everything, on points, on cards, all that good stuff. It's how I'm traveling so well lately. Let's see. So I will post that. Hi, Jackie, my former neighbor. Yes, I do. You haven't seen me up close lately, but oh my gosh, it's good to see you. Gosh, that was like 20 years ago when we lived in that same neighborhood. All right. So Kat says, sure, it works, but the assumption is we are at a specific level, at a specific age. You're going back to the hierarchy of the hiring. I am working on a research paper called using a method I call career path analysis. How, over time, career path of women and people of color is delayed. So we are competing against people. Jesus Christ, in a handcart, woman. You are on to something. Hold up. That the career path of women and people of color, they're so delayed that we are competing against people younger than us over time. Fudge sickles, man. That's a Hertz donut. My goodness. I want to know when you publish that. Let me know when you publish that. Wow. I did see it. It's been a really, really long time. So about Judas and the Black Messiah. Thank you for that about Love Actually. God, Love Actually. I just love that movie so much. Absolutely. Career suicide. What's career suicide? There's a lot. Telling the truth, speaking up. There's so much out there. Oh my gosh. I said I was going to make it a quickie and I really didn't. So that's what she said. Anyway, I am. Hold up. Yeah, you definitely let her know when let me know when you publish. I can't get over that. It's just it makes so much sense. The paper, not that my career isn't dead already, but what we'll be at a water conference in June. You feel like it might be career suicide. It's gonna be like the Jerry Maguire moment. It was just a mission statement. Do it, girl. Got our support, right? All right, I'm gonna pull a card for you. Oh, so speaking of love, I forgot to say this last week, and I'm gonna say it. So I interview, I interview a lot of people. Yeah, it hurts, don't it? I've been saying that since I was a kid. Well, my brother would say, would you like a Hertz donut? And I would say yes. And he would punch me in the arm and he would say, Hertz donut. So tell people you love them. I know that sounds crazy, but I have been telling people that I feel really good about, that I love them. And I was on I interviewed my friend Tony Harvey. He's coming on in 2 weeks. We went to high school together. He has a black man that's been in media for 30 years. So we talk about that, which is just a very, very long and circuitous route and interesting. What's up, Donald Allen Ross? Hometown. And we were getting ready to hang up, and he goes, "All right, good to talk to you. Love you." And I was like, "I love you too." And I love it because I've been the one lately to say it. And some people get taken aback a little bit. I've just decided that I'm going to tell people I love them when I'm feeling really good about them. I think love can take different forms. And I don't think it should be just reserved because you can, of course, rescind it. You can. You still have to, don't have to say it anymore. Does that make sense? Like, I love the idea that you can just be really, really free to be like, okay, oh, I love you so much, or love you. How tough is that? I mean, I literally, that's a love language to me, right? And I always say that to you, India, I love you too, right? It's true. Anyway, start saying it more often. And then if you don't like them anymore, um, Holly thinks that this is career ignition. Claim it. I like that career ignition. I was thinking about that too because I got interviewed for a magazine and it's really tough for me to explain to people what I do. Most people don't get it, and that's okay. I have a building inspection business. I do a lot of brand ambassador work. I work for companies. I work with the travel group and do their live streams. I've been hired to do podcasts. I've been hired to do voiceovers. I have a lot of different revenue streams and they just ebb and flow. And I love that you can have one of the, more than one thing can be true at once. Right? I don't know why I just got on that little rant, but I just think, oh, because career ignition. I love that. I think that more than one thing can be true at once. And I'm like, well, how can you do this? Well, first of all, I have a vagina. That means I can do more than one thing at once. Sorry. Did that hurt you? Was that a hurt donut? You know how women are just well known for multitasking. We all have different skill sets. Some are masculine, some are feminine. That's it. Bubby says, if I haven't go and watched Between Two Ferns, the movie, I haven't watched it, but this show is so funny. Oh my God, he cracks me up. And you always say, I love you. Yeah, you are really, really good about it. Holly's good about it. India's good about it. All my family members are good about it. You know, it's good. So let's see. Am I missing something up here? Thank you. Just joined the Blackwater Professionals in LinkedIn. Just got back from another major water conference. Literally just got home. Good. 20,000 water professionals. Very important right now. Always has been. Was at the workshop on water equity and justice. There's a really interesting guy I follow on Instagram that has created a water purification system. So interesting. I'll try and find him and I'll send him to you too. All right. So let's see. Can't afford to think about love anymore. Got to focus on career and income now. Love is just a marketing term. I feel you, honey. I feel you on that. I mean, I've been single for a year with a couple little blips of intimacy here and there, which have been great. But it's everybody's you got to do you. And if that's not it right now, I mean, don't get distracted. Right? Don't get distracted. Don't accept crumbs. I mean, I was going back to that before talking about dating and like what you're looking for. And I want somebody who is batshit crazy about me and not in a stalker kind of way. Let me be very specific about my wording, but in a just really, really one thinks I'm funny, entertained by me, likes to be around me. I like what they have to say. Humor's a huge, piece of it too. Thinks I'm hot, whatever. Who everybody wants that, right? Intimacy, inclusion. We do have the same moon. What is our moon sign? Tell me again. I forgot. Because India does readings. We do all the things. Bubby, yeah, I could totally see you being the voice of some sassy cartoon. Bubby, let's put that into the hopper. Um, I'm not really apologizing for it. I just gave it a little, throw everybody a bone. But thank you, babe. Mira, who's a doctor and is amazing. It's brain anatomy. That's why women are better in multi. Thank you. I just assigned it to the snatch, but you're so smart. I love you. That's awesome. See, I always tell Mira I love her too when I talk to her. We haven't even, no, we have met, but just, when you know people and you just feel it. Um, you broke your one black tourmaline, and now there are two pieces. Look at that, finding the gift. I love it. We're coming up on eclipse season, by the way, which I loved. Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius moon. Snatch chat, right? Oh, you guys are making me laugh today. Thank you so much. Gary, I never try to understand a woman. Well, that could be taken a lot of different ways, right? I don't try and understand men. Seriously. I didn't even put that much vodka in here, but I'm drinking this fun little yerba mate. Little this better be clean for all that's in it. So, all right, you all. Well, India, post the link to your mom's show. We can all go over there and shop because you guys, you can shop online and she puts it on these mannequins. You know exactly what the sizes are. She talks about all, this is India's mom, the amazing Jadana Dingus, who is also running for school board. Holy shit. How important is that? Do you guys see how many book bans there are? We haven't seen this many book bans since the 1930s. What the actual fudge sickle? Jesus Christ. Anywho, India, post a link to your mom's page because you can support her. She's running in Michigan, but support her anyway. And go over and shop because she has every size, every single size from little itty bitty bish to fabulous larger sizes. Oh, to Zoftig. Don't you love that phrase, Zoftig? We should start using that one more. You got, yes, I will hit the Highline Trail. Thank you, Gary. Blubs you. That's how Bill and I say love you to each other. She's doing accessories today. Okay, how fun. Yeah, but post the link anyway. I mean, you guys, it changed my whole wardrobe this summer. How many dresses I bought from Margot and Max. I really changed up my comfort level of just going out with a little zhuzh. And it didn't take a lot too. How to handle a woman. Mark me well, I will tell you, sir, the way to handle a woman is to love her, simply love her, merely love her. I love that too. And guess what? We can all have our version of it. Right? Just throw our little ideas and what we love into a little poo-poo platter and make what you need for your own and then claim it and then stick with it and then hold a boundary. And even if the boundary's held, keep holding the boundary because sometimes we get excited when somebody actually holds our boundary and then we kind of relinquish it a little bit because we're so relieved. Don't do that. From Camelot. I love that. Hi, little brother. So catch you all good. You post a link to your live show. Gosh, I haven't seen you in forever. My friend is coming over, or else I would join the live stream. So my little brother, not so little brother, Michael Daniels, because he's really not my little brother, but I love him. You, my brother, Michael Daniels. That's what I have to. So, and I love you all. Thank you for listening to my rant, ma'am, with the boob. Thank you so much. Right? Teats up. See, when we do this, it's 9 teats because she only has 7 and I have 2. 9 teats. Grandma kiss. Grandma. Thank you so much. Thank you. So thanks for letting me go on all of my rants tonight. I went much longer than I thought. This is actually longer than I've been in a while. Mwah to you, Kat. Thank you so much, honey. And tell people you love them, right? And I love you all. And I appreciate your good energy. I literally feel like a good buzz from you all. It's not the vodka talking. It's not love you. All right, check out the Frenchie. Yes. All right. Clearing your energy. Go forth and be fabulous. All right, we'll see you when we see you. Have a great weekend.